Hi, everyone. Chris Harris here with Harris Arms. It's been a while since I put out some content on this channel. I've had a lot going on in my life. Some things have changed here and there. I'm still plugging through, and there's a big change coming up. So I'm making a move. So I'll try to once we make the move, I'll put out more content because I'll have to wait for the shop to be built and so I could get back to making stuff. But I did want to put this out there real quick and let you know that I have started making custom Kydex holsters. So Harris Arms has a line of custom Kydex holsters now, and I can do any holster that you might need. I have a few that are in stock that you could get, but they're for Glock 19s mainly. So Glock 19 or SIG P365 XL, and my entire setup that I make them on is going to be broken down here very soon, and then we'll make a move, and I'll have to build a shop and get back up and going. But I did want to put this out there that I have this product that I really like and I'm excited about. So this is I have an example of it. One of my holsters here, and this is my sidecar version, if you will, and it looks like this. Um, so I can make it in a bunch of different colors. I'm getting that wrong. No, that will. The logo is here. Let's see, go that way. Harris Arms. And I know for you who carry, notice there is some similarities with a couple of popular holsters out there today, and that's definitely true. I have carried concealed now for the better part of 15 years, and over the last say 4 to 5 years, I have carried almost exclusively appendix. It's kind of a switch that I made over to appendix, and it was for me it was because of my back. When I carried on my strong side, which I'm right-handed, so on my right side, and I carried all day long, I would get some back pains from it. So I switched over to appendix, but when I did, I jumped on the T-Rex sidecar, the T-Rex arm sidecar. You can see some of my old videos where I talk about that and give a review of those holsters. I absolutely love them. I don't know if I did a review of it or not, but I carried a Tier 1 concealed Axis Elite, I think it was, for quite a while as well when I carried a Glock 19X. And but it had a Surefire X300 on it, and I did a little research and found that the Tier 1s were supposed to be pretty comfortable for that. And so I picked one up and I carried it, and I liked it a lot. So, but through this process of me carrying, because I carry like every single day, I have, and then transitioned into I want to make holsters of my own through my company. I've taken what I've learned through carrying in the different types of holsters and the different companies that I bought holsters from to come up with a holster that I really, really like. So I took some, of course, some ideas from T-Rex Arms. I really love their concealment wing. I like the way it's on there. I'm not fond, and I've tried a few of them. The different concealment wings that you can buy and have put on there, like a dark wing or a mod wing or something like that. They're okay, but it's an attachment that I didn't particularly care for the way that it attached to the holster. I really like the idea of a concealment wing, something in the lines of a T-Rex, and a lot of people do this. This is nothing unique, right? So I took that. Also took but then while T-Rex went to the hinge system to put the two sides of their sidecar together, and I really like that. They gave the flexibility like this way, right? It was pretty rigid, and in that respect, I think I liked the Tier 1's idea more of how they connected the two with shock cord. Now I've tried shock cord and I've tried paracord, and I think shock cord's probably the best. And what that allows for, of course, is your flexibility both this way and this way, but it also gives a little bit side to side. So it becomes, at that point, a very comfortable holster to wear throughout the day. And I'll tell you, mine. I'm not going to say you don't need like a wedge on the back, but they're pretty comfortable even without that. Now, I offer, of course, this sidecar style holster. I offer just a regular IWB holster and OWB outside the waistband holster. I can even do duty style holsters with different types of attachments, like with Safari Lane QLS and so forth and so on. I do a bunch of different colors. I don't have a website you can check out. I do have email that you can email me and we could talk about it. That email is harrisarms@yahoo.com. I'm really small, do them all myself, so they're all handmade. So if you're interested, give me a holler and we can talk about it. I can do all types of different holsters. But I did want to get this out that I have these, but I also wanted to say that there's going to be a delay in getting, especially some of the more unique holsters. If you order some, there will be some lead time in those, especially since I have to, where we move, I have to build a shop and they get everything put back together. So it'll be a while, but I haven't done a video in a while. These holsters are new to me, to Harris Arms, and I wanted you to at least know that I'm putting these out. And give me a holler if you want to, if you need me to make you a holster or try to make you something maybe you haven't found one for. But I do have, like I said, I have a few that are available now, but they're Glock 19 P365X macro. I've got some for Hellcat and some others. And the way I make these, I'll just try to really quickly tell you this. For the most part, I make them on a vacuum table, so they're vacuum formed. So that's where you get a lot of the definition in the holster itself, which I think comes out really nice in the vacuum forming. But I also make holsters that I don't have vac forms for, because if you don't know, getting into that side of it is pretty expensive. And I've made a substantial investment in vac molds, but until I get my own CNC where I can make my own molds and I have to purchase them, it's just going to be slow building that inventory of molds up. But if people can order enough, I will definitely get vac molds for whatever. So that's kind of the holsters in a nutshell. I use, for the main part, 0.093 Kydex, but I can make them. I really don't want to make them out of anything less than 0.093. There are a few of the colors that like you can't find 0.093. You have to use 0.08. But I'd prefer to at least use 0.093 and maybe even some 0.125 in a duty style holster or something like that. But anyway, hit me up if you have any questions in my email. And I have some other content that's coming up. I've recently put together a Century Arms AP5 with a Silencer Co. Mega 9. It's a pretty nice little setup. Maybe I can do a reviewer video of that. I think I have right here, I have in front of me, I think what is probably, I mean, I'll just say it. In my opinion, it is the best Glock duty firearm on the market right now, right? Straight from Glock, from the factory, straight to the consumer. I think it's the best. And it is a Glock 45. Now, this is a special edition of the Glock 45. It is a gun sight edition. And maybe we will get a video of this going. Of course, you can see the compensator on the front as well, the Radiant Comp. Everybody's done a video on that, but I'll mention it as well in my my video. So hopefully I'll get some content out on that pistol. The AP5, which if you don't know is just an MP5 clone. Made on HK machinery though, so I think it's a good gun. And also recently put together Benelli M4. Maybe we can go through that as well and put it in the well. Here's something you can put in the comments for me. I'm thinking about making the AP5 full auto. Tell me in the comments if you think I should do that. Now, before you say, well, you can't just do that. Well, I do have an 07 FFL and an 02 SOT, so I am a manufacturer and a NFA items manufacturer. I mean, it would be nice for the company to have a full auto submachine gun to be able to demo to local law enforcement agencies. So that's kind of a plus side of it. The minus side for a company like me manufacturing a full auto is that I can never sell it to any individual. I can never own it myself. It has to stay within the company. It can only be used, or it could be sold to agencies like law enforcement, military, and so forth and so on. So, and if my company ever went out of business, I would have there are a few options I would have with it. I could sell it to another 02 SOT, or I could destroy it, or I could give it back to the ATF. So when you think about these things, like I have a single AR select fire lower that I use on some different uppers to do demonstrations with, but it's something to think about when you manufacture those. Like if you're not selling them, you know, it can keep you from ever being able to sell them in the future. So put it in the comments whether or not you think I should make the AP5 full auto, and hopefully I can continue to put out some more content in the near future. Sorry to leave you guys hanging. Oh, and I might do a review on this back here, which you see, this watch. It's a watch I've had for a little while now. Garmin, I think it's a Tactic 7. But anyway, I can put some content out on that and tell you how I like it. A little spoiler alert there. I do like it a lot. But anyway, I will try to put out more content, especially after the move. And if you have any interest in the holsters, hit me up on my email, and we can I'll get with you, and hopefully we can get you a nice handmade holster. Oh, and I do want to say about these have a lifetime warranty. Now, what I mean by lifetime warranty, of course, is the lifetime of my company, but the lifetime of the holster is the big part of it. So any defect that happens, like from daily wear, like say you're wearing this and the concealment wing breaks for some reason, then I will either fix it, send you a new one, repair it, and if it's beyond repair from normal use, no matter what it is, I'll replace the whole thing for free. So anyway, give me a shout in the comments. If you appreciate this content, like, subscribe, right? Share this thing. It's a small channel. I'm a small firearms company. I try to get that out. But hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on my email. Again, harrisarms@yahoo.com. And thank you all for tuning in. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.